Hello everybody. A little bit early, but there's less to do, so I'm like, I'll stream early. I didn't want to do any more without streaming. There's lots of changes on the farm. I'll get there once I know somebody's watching and wants to see all the different things I've been doing. Well, there's a lot. I just activated precision farming. Like, literally, I haven't purchased anything, done anything. I'm going to be working on that. I think the first thing I have to do is take this to the shop, which I could do it right here. I have to get the tester thing anyways, so we'll go do that at the shop as well. But that's not going well. Oop. A little rusty, apparently. Yeah. Stop looking at the other monitor. Just drive. I want to get that sensor on this tractor. $15 to repair it, just from driving it up here? Okay, it might be time to retire this. So this one, the sensor is almost 15 grand. You can only use during the daylight. Yep. I also want to buy... Oh... I don't know where it is. Let's do it this way. Precision farming. The Scout. I'm not going to buy this. I can modify my slurry tank to have that. This, I'm not sure. It's pretty big. And this I don't need because I bought the other one. Such a small little thing over here. I don't even know what end to pick it up from. This side, I think. Go test a few of the fields. I don't think I'll do my grass fields. Well, I'll probably do the grass fields. I don't know if I'll do the vineyards. I don't know. Let's start with crop fields. That's the quickest way for me to do it. Unfold it. I haven't really gotten much experience with this. Right around. That's a little bit too far. Okay, that's good enough. Lower it. It's flashing. I don't know if that means I can move or... Okay. Now it's brown. A little bit overlapping here. This feels kind of awkward. Hi, Michael. Your weather is quite hot. So you can keep it. I'm basically driving around until the bubble is in the right spot here to take a sample. On the bottom left, you can see on the mini map. a little bit there. Well, this one I can line up with this other field here. I wish it was a square instead of a circle. Well, that's better weather for Saturday. Might actually feel like going out and doing something with that kind of weather, huh? I'm honestly not sure what the weather is supposed to be like here for the weekend. I know they're calling for some more snow on the mountain passes. So that's more my temperature. 75 degrees. It's a good temperature. Your weather is so dramatic how it changes like that. This weekend's a long weekend here, a holiday weekend. We have it a week earlier than you guys. So I bet a lot of people are hoping it's good weather here. I feel like I can only take half of the sample as of a circle. Fields are a little weird that way. Well, send these. Send those samples off while I take other ones, because it takes a little bit of time. So this is one change I made to the farm here. I've changed out that shed for this one. There's a lot more I'll show you guys though if you guys are interested. Oh, basically the heat wave's only coming during the work week. If I understand what you said correctly. I guess that's good and bad, because that means you can enjoy a cooler weekend. That just updated. I wonder how much I can go over here. Do some of the grass field at the same time. I don't know if that's good or bad soil right now. So it's so soil. I'll have to look at my cheat sheet for all that again. Well, here I am taking samples of the grass, and I said it would be the last thing I'd do. I don't think I'll be able to get this in one shot. I think I'll take two here. Well, that's very rude of her. Sorry that happened to you. I don't like when people treat each other that rude. I'm assuming she was trying to get her cap and gown as well, but still, that's no excuse. Oh, so she kind of has a reputation, perhaps? Only $1,000 like that. That's not bad for that sample. So here's some of the changes. I have a slurry tank holder, and you can see the big silo here, and a new barn here. So that's a fermenting silo. It does silage without having to do the bunkers. So I'm getting rid of my bunkers and just putting it into this. It's on the bottom here. It's a large silo that holds 565,000 liters, I think it said. So it slowly converts all that. And then I have more storage. And then once this is empty, I'm going to replace it with, oh no, it'll be in production here. Lime production turns stone into lime. I'm going to put that here. Because now that your grass fields basically have to be limed all the time, I need to do that. And I have this pallet warehouse. So I can store all my pallets and stuff in there instead of having it over here where it used to be. So I have some stuff stored in that. Yeah. Once this is empty, I'm going to sell that. This barn, like I said, it was new. I added another storage silo. I was going to try to put it inside here, but that's a good storage area. Yeah, so lots of changes going on. Yeah, it kind of is out of your control. I think I would just say that one thing that somebody does to you sometimes shouldn't be held against them for the rest of their life, though, too. So there's some forgiveness that should be handled. Depends on how big or minor things were. It's hard to know her life story and why she treats people that way. Juan was saying that pallet warehouse looks really nice there. I don't know if he's seen. No, he hasn't seen that silo yet. But it looks so natural. I'm really good at putting things in the map there, he said. Made me feel good. My phone just keeps buzzing. Can I do this last little bit here? One shot? Not quite. I don't think it matters if I do my vineyard, but I should try. I don't know if I can with this tractor. It's pretty wide tires. No, it's not even gonna go down. Oopsie, bad choice. I'll have to get the other tractor to do that. Let's go do the grass fields now. Yeah, I don't really need to. I don't know, Michael. Like, I wanna just say we perhaps don't know her story and why she's that way. Perhaps everybody in her personal life makes her feel that way. That's her way of handling it. I really am one of those people that go, until you walk a mile into somebody else's shoes, you shouldn't be so quick to judge them, right? Like, it sucks that she does it to everybody, but there could be a reason why she does it. Doesn't make it acceptable that she does it, but maybe she needs somebody to try to understand why she does it and help her. Be a friend instead of an enemy. Oh, I got some different cell tapes here. Interesting. Also, it changed, so I don't know. I know I didn't take all the cell types down here. Yeah, this is interesting. It just kind of disappeared. So is this all Lomi, or do I have to test the rest of this? I guess it's Lomi. Okay, this is a slightly different color. I have one more field up here and then my 2 vineyards. Okay. So silty clay I remember is bad. Aluminum sand isn't really the best either, but I use more seeds that way. It won't be too bad. Okay. Yeah, sometimes it's better just being neutral. In a few weeks, or very soon, you probably don't have to ever see her again, so to speak. I have... okay, I'm gonna date myself here. I've been out of high school for quite a while now. And the amount of people I talk to from high school nowadays, pretty much none. Like, there's 2 of them I keep in contact with. But really, you eventually don't talk to people in high school. I mean, I'm a little bit different because I moved to a different country on the other side of the coast, but eh. You'll realize someday that it doesn't really matter what other people think of you and what you do. Spend the whole rest of your life worrying about what other people think of you, then you're not going to be very happy. Society's kind of messed up in a way when it makes you think about what you do and what other people may think of you for what you do in your own life. send these in. Then I think I have to go to the vineyard tractor to get the rest of it. Oh no, see, I didn't finish that. Okay, so I have to go back there. Or I can do that with the vineyard tractor as well. Okay. Drop that off here. And we'll park this tractor for a bit. I still haven't found anything to put over here, but I'll keep that for maybe like a manure storage area because I'm running out of room. No, the cows probably aren't hungry. I fed them earlier. Trying to decide what road to go down to get maybe this one pass. Guess what? I would say you're hungry? If I had to guess what? Oh, I can't get it in quite one pass, can I? Oh, you getting loaded today. What are they gonna do with you? I don't think I needed to test my vineyards, but I'm doing it anyways. Oh, while you're here, check out what I did. So there's a slurry tank holder, silage pit, and let me go here. Barn there. Then I'll put stone line production over here when that one's emptied. Oh, I'll have to show you the weekend, but yeah. I changed out that barn over there too, but this is what I'm excited about. I'm like, hey, it looks really nice there. Oh. There. So scheduled to load tomorrow at noon. So I wonder what they're going to give you for a schedule load if you're stay far ahead. Finish sampling this field that I forgot to sample all the way. Awesome, so you're going to Florida in June. My sister is just going there right now. I've never been to Florida or Mississippi or Alabama or Louisiana. I've kind of missed out on going down those southern states like that. Hopefully you have a fun time. I don't think I can get it in one trip. Okay, 2 more samples and I should be done. Oh, so that's a really bad field for grass. That's all silty clay. Oh, that's not good. Where to store this? I won't need it for a bit. Let's go store it in this little place over here for now until I know where I want to store it. Oops. I don't want to know how you got through Alabama that quickly. You must have went through only a corner of it, I'm assuming. Interstate 10. I'm not familiar with it. I would have to look it up on a map. So I cleaned out this just to put my bigger equipment, my slurry tank and stuff in there. Makes it easier than trying to back in there. I'm gonna bring it over here and customize it. There's a sensor here for just shy of 11 grand I can put on here. That would help with the nitrogen levels. I want to see if I want to bother mulching any of this. I need a bigger mulcher, and I'm to the point where I don't really know if I want to do mulching. So I can seed wheat and barley right now. Maybe I'll just seed one field right now. So you go to Florida quite often. So these aren't too bad, right? The green and the yellow fields. Now the pH actually looks pretty decent on these. Nitrogen is a different story, of course. But pH should mean that I don't have to lime it, maybe. I'll have to go look. So let's go look at field 8 is what I was going to look at. The pH value says okay, which means I can probably get away without liming it. Probably next time around I'll have to lime it. Okay, so it'll be your second time going. That's not bad. I don't want wheat or barley. I don't know. Let's just do wheat. Oh wait, was it wheat or barley? Was it? Yeah, barley. I think I want to do more barley for flour. Changed my mind. Barley it is. Yeah, you don't have very good cell service right now. Milo, she's still at work, I think. Oh yes, I want to try to collect those stones, rocks from this field. I feel like I have no clue what I'm doing with precision farming, but I'm gonna try. It made sense on the weekend, and I was like, oh, I don't know if I'm doing this right. She commented actually after the fact on Sunday and said she was out with friends all day, which is acceptable. You're allowed to miss a stream or two. There's a lot of other people that watch our streams that haven't been here in a while. I don't know if you noticed, but it's just, people get busy. Personal life. And it's always okay for us when that happens. If it's one thing we realized from Juan's trekking channel is that people tend to not watch as much YouTube in the summertime when the weather's better. In winter, when we're all hibernating inside with the weather being bad, then people tend to watch a lot more. It's just a really interesting statistic. So, this time of year when the weather's getting pretty darn good outside and people want to go do things, we tend to watch our viewers disappear for a few months, and that's okay with us. Exactly what Juan was saying. Can I play Flight Summoner next stream? I don't own it. That would be Juan that would have to do that. I should just really turn on GPS and this would be easier. I haven't even checked to see if I... Okay, keyboard controllers do work. I had to argue with Steam today. It wouldn't synchronize between the cloud or not. I had to restart my computer twice and... yeah, no, argue with it. Just thinking, if I turn on rocks, they would show up in my vineyard, and then I have to buy a really small stone picker, probably to pick them up from my vineyard. Because the one I have right now will not fit in that width. I would have to buy the one that you start off with. What is wrong with putting things in alphabetical order? So I have this one, and I would have to buy this one for 25 grand to go down the vineyard if I turn rocks on. Huh. So I think I only will mulch fields like this where you can see the stubble like that. I don't think I'll bother with other ones now, but ones like this, I think I will. This one here, it just has weeds. Very, very small stubble. So I won't bother mulching these. Oh no, poor forklift driver. Is he one of your fans? Does he have a sticker on his hard hat? I want to do rocks for the lime, because now that grass is going to need a lot more lime, or a lot more stuff, you said. I was thinking about doing lime production with the rocks. But maybe I have to think about if it's going to be an issue with the vineyards. So I do have to do that cultivating and tilling on the vineyard every year. So I would need to turn rocks off before I do that. So maybe if I just remember to turn them off before I do that to the vineyard, I might be okay. Yeah, you're almost to the point to ignore mulching. I am. Besides when it gets to fields like that ahead of me where I'm like, yeah, it looks kind of like I should. Ah, cool, he has his sticker. I never did the stickers on my hard hat, I forgot. We talked about it and then, yeah, we'll have to do that next week. Oh yeah, nitrogen is bad, but you said to wait to the first stage. My pH level is okay, so I think I'll leave that without liming. I have to roll it, but I should do the stones first. I don't think I'll plant another field. I want to wait till spring and get a lot of my spring crops. I have a lot of silage left over there. So I should look at the pH balance for my grass fields before they grow. Because once they grow, you can't lime them. And I just harvested them. So it would be the perfect time to look at my grass fields. If I'm understanding this precision farming correctly, that's what I should do for the grass. So I bought one of the smaller rollers for my fields. I have to buy one for the grass. I sold the other one. Oh no, the grass you don't want to do it now. Right. I'm gonna have to remember that. pH is okay. Maybe not okay on this one. It looks like it should be okay for the grass. This one's pretty decent here. But I do want to fertilize them. I don't know what to do with grass. So I just mowed it before turning around precision farming. So maybe it needs to be fertilized? Or do I wait till the first stage? Complicated. So these are not going to pick up without me actually turning it on, but I'll show you guys. You see the rocks, but they're not getting picked up. They're so bugged up. So if I go here to settings and actually turn it on, might be in this one here. Yellowstone is off. If I turn it on, nope, I can't pick them up there either. Imaginary. So yeah, I don't know what the problem is. I can't pick up these stones. I guess I'll have to plow that field with it turned on to actually get rid of them. Something I'll deal with though. Yes, I can roll it. So I can't pick up the stones. I don't have a GPS set up for this one yet. Yeah, so if somebody has a solution for these stones, let me know. I think my only solution that I can think of is I have to plow or cultivate this field with that option turned on to actually get rid of them. Well, that's kind of annoying, Michael. I remember lots of kids doing that when I was in school. We also had a... I don't know the name for it. I know there's a name. Somebody that would go around and clog the toilets on purpose. Whatever you call them. We had that too. Yes, it most definitely is. We also had a few other threats, but I can't really speak the word of that on YouTube while streaming. The topic I want YouTube to come after me for. I don't know how many times they actually go after. It's funny for that though, especially if you're a minor. Underage, I wonder if they can actually stick that or not. Still a little bit there. Unacceptable. Well, how do I answer that? I think it depends on the age and how much they understand what they did or not. But for the most part, there would be some sort of, I don't want to say punishment, but repercussion for doing it. There would be, it depends on the age what I would do. If you're old enough to know better and you understand what you did was wrong, it would more than likely be to the point where the punishment, so to speak, was more harsher. Maybe to the point, depending on if you had if you knew better enough that you were always getting into trouble that way, then maybe I would let the authorities handle it. I don't know, it really depends on the situation and the age of the child and their personality and history. For me, I'm really the type of person that it depends on the individual situation and person. Questions about what I would do when I don't have a kid is really hard for me to answer. So I can't fertilize that or weed that till it grows. I wonder if the grass fields I could do that though. I'll have to go take a look at one of them. could look at when the grass fields. So it hasn't grown at all. I wonder if I could. Let's go see if I can fertilize it. That's the only way I'm going to figure this out. Just trying to see. Looks like it automatically does it. Okay, let's try. Well, it's lowered, but I don't want that low. That lowers and raises that. Nope. So it's turned on, but it's not spraying anything. Okay, so I have to wait till the grass grows. Good test. Let's see how far the silage pit is doing. So it's made 14,000 already. I think it said it does about 10,000 an hour. 10,000 liters. It costs $72 to run it a month. It's way better than trying to level that out and deal with belt systems and everything else. Let's check the animals. I think I get more pigs soon. Maybe 10 more of these next month. Oh no, 10 more of these next month. For sure. So 10 of these next month, and the month after that would be 10 of those, I believe. So 20 pigs are coming up. Or pigs? 20 cows are coming up. So looking at pigs down here. I have been making pig food slowly and adding it here. I don't have much in there, only 4,000 liters, but I'm getting ready to have some pigs in here. Hi, Milo. There's some cute icons there. The tractor and flower. And my mini little farm has changed quite a bit. Well, there's some harvesting contracts. I can't do farm production barn because I own it. I don't know if I want to do sugar beets. I own the farm production barn again. I don't know if I want to do it for that much money. Cotton. Field 39. Okay, that field there. Let's power equipment and do a cotton. How are you doing, Milo? Okay, I have a mini silage pit up there. Yeah, lots have changed. I know it says not to go this way, but we're going this way anyways. Oh no, I didn't want to go this way. Maybe. I'm lost. Well, that's why you shouldn't go this way. This equipment does not belong here. Well, that's over. Okay, we can go this way. Oh no, with the storm there. I understand if you stop commenting or something, if you lost power, I'll understand. Yeah, this field here it wants me to harvest for under $1,000. I don't know if that's worth it. I need money, but I don't know if that's worth the time and effort to do that for that much money. Actually a pretty decent sized field of cotton. Not too big, but big enough. One of those where I don't think I'll feel like I'm on the field forever. could sleep through the next day and make it November, but there's so much to do on these contracts. I want to get a few of them done. I'm sitting at $30,000, which is pretty low for my standards. There's some stuff I want to buy. I made a list of stuff I want to buy, so I need the money. I don't know if I can get that little bit of cotton. Let's try. Well, let's just do one row this way, but there's another tree up ahead. The mini cotton. $30,000, but some of the stuff I want to buy is really expensive, so I need the money. I turned at precision farming, so that makes things a little bit more expensive in the long run. There's this production factory I want to do sometime, is making donuts in game. So that'd be really fitting to put that in. And there's that one that does maple trees for maple syrup. The first thing I really want to buy is a direct planter, which is basically 140 grand. So that's one of my top priority lists to get. And I would like a manure spreader. I'm not sure which one. Those can be like, I can probably do this one for 150 grand. 92 grand. So I need some money for those. Does that make you want maple bacon donuts? Have you ever had a maple bacon donut? They're really popular in Canada here, of course. We like our maple syrup. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go buy one of those soon. I'm still kind of hungry, so they sound really good right now. Oh, I feel like salty and sweet foods together, it's a must. You just must have one. Trying to think, I'm like, Thursday I have to go out. I may just have to find a donut place on Thursday. Ah, gotcha, yeah. Depends on what they are and how big or small they are. I like mixing the sweets and salts together from a lot of the times, but not always. Juan can do a lot more creative combinations of that than I can. The other day he mixed cookies with barbecue chips. And I just did not see how that went together at the same time. Oh no, you don't like sea salt and caramel? Aw. I think it depends on the brand of chocolate that I get with that. Mini One was on here earlier in chat, but he's at work still. He likes his cookies and chips, he does for sure. It took me a while to like it. I think it comes with age, honestly. Your taste buds change after so many years or whatever, right? So every so often. So a lot of things I used to not like, and I like it now. Yes, he works a lot. Long, long days. There's a chance there may be a stream on Friday, but there won't be a stream on Sunday. It depends on our work schedule. It's a holiday weekend up here, so work is changing it a little bit. So we might get Friday, Saturday off and work Sunday, Monday. But we won't know until Friday, basically. Until he actually goes and gets loaded with that product to get delivered, we won't know what days we get off. And it's just a heads up for you that there may be one. I'm not gonna guarantee it or promise it, but the way it's looking right now, we may have it that way. But it's completely up in Juan's hands about that one when he gets home, if he feels like it or not. I know Michael asked for him to play Flight Simulator, so he might play that instead of Farming Friday. We'll see. Oh, don't cry. I just don't want to set you up for a disappointment. Like, I can't promise it. I really can't. Work changes so quickly. Last week alone, our schedule changed 4 different times, what we were doing in 1 week. So, I don't know how to explain it. That's just how flexible you have to be in that job. Like right now, Juan's getting loaded for something that he isn't supposed to get till tomorrow at noon, so he's ahead of schedule, but then that means work will change it to something else and something else, and yeah. Until you actually get that product on your trailer, you really don't know your schedule. It does, it changes quite a bit. It's a very flexible job. Things are constantly changing on what's a higher priority to get delivered or not. So while it looks like Friday may be the day we may have a stream, it could be completely different. We don't know. Work likes to give you like a loose plan of what your week might look like, but it changes. Oh no, he hasn't delivered your Reese cups. Well, I still have some in the fridge up here that you have to come get. I've been eating them a little bit, but not much. That thing can change pretty quickly. Turn around, I mean. Pretty cool. Oop, I didn't mean to turn it off. There we go. Oh, don't be sad about it. Good, somebody has to come get those. One day somebody's actually going to take me up on that and show up at my door and I'll be like, oh. I don't think I'll get a full bale of cotton out of here. I'm trying to decide what snack I feel like after the stream now. I haven't gone shopping for myself. I went shopping for stuff wanted in the truck, but I haven't gone shopping for myself, so I don't have much food. I actually went and bought my first batch of fresh strawberries for the season. I love when strawberry season is here. I'm very picky on my strawberries, so I only get them during select times of the year. That sounds tasty, even though I don't think I've ever really had shrimp. It's on my list of things to try if somebody else makes it. So I don't have to buy it and waste it if I don't like it. If that makes sense. So if I go to somebody else's house and they make it and they like it, then I might try a few pieces. But until then, I don't think I'll buy it in case I don't like it. No, how do I explain it? I grew up in a household where my mom did not like any seafood, so we couldn't really have any seafood of any type. we were lucky if we could get canned tuna or fish sticks on the days she was at work. We would make them while she was gone so it wouldn't stink up the house. But no, like lobster and shrimp and everything else like that, no, I don't know what that tastes like. I've had a few different types of fish that I've tried myself, but I haven't bought shrimp or lobster and stuff to try it yet. Yeah, there's a lot of food I actually grew up without eating. It has, I don't want to say made me a picky eater because a lot of it I have tried now, but it definitely has influenced me in different ways what I eat and don't eat. Oh, caught on the tree apparently. Oh, how do you get out of... Oh, great. Okay, maybe I have to fold it. Oh, can't fold it was. This is gonna be fun. That branch of the tree is in the way. I definitely want to try it, but I don't know if I want to try it by myself or, like I say, if somebody else has it first or with me. Having a mini coughing fit. So I need something to drink. I love the sound of rain. It's been kind of rainy here, but not really rainy. Let's just drive this back. Where I have to deliver it is honestly where the shop is anyway, so. Yeah, hopefully not too bad. Like, do you get tornadoes where you live? Or are you kind of safe from that kind of weather? I know they're kind of in your area, but I think I know. I think you know what I mean when I ask that, if you get them directly in your city. As they've been having nice spring, or is it more like a heat wave? I know certain places are getting like heat wave weather. So kind of nasty weather. Okay, it's not in your direct town though. I know Michael was saying it was really hot where he was. Well, still not getting seasonal temperatures here. We're still very cold in a way. Kind of worries me is we have a lot of snow on the mountains, and if we get really hot weather very, very quickly, it's all going to melt, like flash flooding. Yeah, that's Texas weather, right? My friend was commenting with her other friend. My one friend lives in Michigan, my other friend lives in Texas. And the one in Texas goes, "You don't know what heat is." And she goes, "I forget you have to be part reptile to have the heat in Texas." I didn't even see the bell come out of there. That was weird. So yeah, it was kind of funny to me. I'm like, yeah, you have to be part reptile, live in really, really hot climates. Let's see. I'll change it to Fahrenheit. It's only 54 degrees here. Yeah, we're not even getting out of the 60s, low 60s. At nighttime, we're still getting low 40s. You see, we should be 72 degrees on average right now. We're not even getting that hot. They're part Reese cup, so you melt. Yeah. See, in Celsius it seems cold. If I were to say it's 5 degrees, then we get down to 3 degrees. Yeah, we get quite hot here in the summer. Oh, Pakistan, the bridge collapsed because of a heat wave. That's crazy. So in Pakistan, it made the glacier melt nearby somewhere, and all the water came. The glacier lake. That is crazy. Okay, back to this. Uh, stay safe there, Milo. I don't think any more of the harvesting ones I want to do. Let's do a cultivating contract that's right by the main farm here. Oh, I'm at 50 grand now. That cotton brought in a lot of money. I don't think there was another cotton contract quite yet, so I would take it. I know there was another cotton field, but I don't think it was on here. Nope. I could get more contracts. All I have to do is hit this button that says new contracts and it would show up probably. But I don't like doing that unless I have to. Field 2. I want to buy field 2. I think the soil tape is going to be okay up there when I do buy it. It won't let me. Maybe I do this and it shows up. Oh yeah. Expected yield, potential. Oh, not so good. Oh, this is a really good field here. 121%, 116. So I might, 89. I might want to buy field 23 and 22 next. See, this is what I look at now. I'm like, oh, what field should I buy next? Okay, field 35. Oh, 39 is really good. 40. That's how I do that. And then I click on my own fields here. Like, oh, field 6 is not the best. Field 7 is not the best. Field 9. My fields are only so-so. But field 2 and 3 are better than the fields I have. These are over the river. I don't want to go down that way. Interesting. I kind of want to buy field 2 and 3 and combine them into one bigger field. But they're kind of expensive to buy those 2 fields, so it'll take me a bit to do that. You can see there's... Oh, field 4 I can do part of it as well. Maybe those 3 fields together. Should go dance in the rain. Dancing in the rain is fun when there's no lightning. I saw my mini cows. I'm gonna get 20 more of them soon. It's quite a bit actually. That's gonna make me keep up on feeding them quite a bit more. Let's see. So I have 50 of them and I'm gonna get 20 more. And then, I don't know, I have like 150 chickens. 90 sheep, it looks like. I don't know if those are maxed out or not. I think they're maxed out. I'm gonna get pigs though. That's gonna be the next thing I get. There's lightning. No fun. Oh, it's okay to get soaked though if you have extra clothes. It's fun. And that's not quite a lot of chickens compared to what some of the chicken barns you can have. Like, this big one here allows you 360 chickens. I do have 150 cows I can get in the end. Okay. How many pigs? I can get 60 pigs. Okay. And 100 sheep. So if I wanted more chickens, I could just place another chicken barn somewhere. Michael mentioned the other stream having a water balloon fight, and that's something I definitely want to do when it's warm enough here. I'm just gonna show up at somebody's house with water balloons. It's been ages since I've been in a water balloon fight. I think certain things like that are fun to do, but it's like you never get too old for certain things. Oh yeah, agreed. Especially since I wear glasses, it's no fun when that happens. Oh, there goes my phone again. uh, That's a text from Mini Juan saying goodnight. I'll tell him that you say goodnight. Not paying attention, because I'm trying to text still. There we go. I use a different keyboard than most people do. I think I've talked about it before. I use one of those swipe keyboards where I don't lift my finger to text. I don't lift my finger up to go from letter to letter like most people do. I get really annoyed when I actually have to go on Juan's phone and he has that keyboard. Like most people, I don't like it. I like my keyboard. Oh, you should have said goodnight here. You're too sweet there, Juan. Milo's having quite the storm. I'll probably stream for another 15-20 minutes max. Probably 15 minutes. If I don't go to sleep, then Juan won't sleep. You see, he got on just to say goodnight to you. Well, probably to everybody, but gonna be an emoji chat now, isn't it? It's hard for me to join in because this feels so short that I can't really type. I want more of a cotton contract. They gave me 20 grand for doing that. That was worth the money there. Oh, and I also have to set up a giveaway. Somebody has generously given me some Steam games, codes to games to give away. So I have to set up a giveaway. Oh no, hail? That's no fun. Oh, contract's finished. Good, I don't have to finish it. I think I remember you commenting on that video. I read most of his comments on his videos. Yeah, somebody has to supervise sometimes. Field 25, well that's a pretty big field. I don't want to do that with my equipment. 57, not even worth it. 34. Well, we can do 34. Let's fertilize field 34. Whew, a little tipsy there. So I get to use my slurry tank on that fertilizing contract. Will be new and different. So I upgraded to this one. I haven't tried it. Can I look after the stream? It will actually take me quite a while, ways to go look at it. So I'm logged into this account. Sounds good. I'm like, I have a feeling I know what comments you're talking about, but I'll go look. Yes, I've seen the mini spam war going on. I was actually with Juan most of last week when you guys were going back and forth with it. Oh, you'll win it? I don't know. Juan's quite stubborn. He's not gonna give up that easily. Well, I shall see who actually gives up on that. Oh, so it's not gonna let me do... Or is it? It's not letting me fertilize it with this. Oh, it is? Okay. It's just doing what's needed. Oh, this is hard to change it, but see, it's not really changing on the map a lot. Interesting. I don't visually see it coming out of the tank. Okay, this is gonna be different. Oh, you gave up that easily, Juan? Ah. I guess you gave up before a prize was had. So this is gonna be hard to see where I've already fertilized. I'll have to set up a GPS for this. Well, congratulations. You're the winner. Oh, at a certain angle I can see the fertilizer. The slurry. I guess I just have to adjust my camera somehow so I can see it better. Oh no! Mini spam! %complete. Okay. I was wondering if you're still there, Michael. I'm only going to be streaming for probably another 10 minutes or so. Just so you guys know. I'm running out of things to do without going to sleep in this game. See if I can refill it from this tank. Hi, Bill. Yeah, bailing is where the money is, especially on this map. I just have to set up a GPS for this one. It won't be so bad. I haven't done that yet. Sounds good, Juan. Good night. That does sound like a typical Texas night for you, Michael. Yeah. Yeah, on this map it's really easy to get money with the bailing. I have, well, you can count yourself how many bailing contracts I have here. I do them once in a while, but if I do too many with the stream, then people don't like watching them all the time. So I like to mix it up. $26. I don't really feel like doing sugar beets. Yeah, mini bills are the best. I could take one of those, but I'm not gonna finish the contract, so I'll go to bed. Let's see, this one's for 12.5 grand. Field 38. Decent sized field there. I borrow the equipment because it has a really good mower. I don't have a baler yet either. And I don't have to deal with maintenance. Feed the cows quickly. There we go. I'm lazy. I definitely am. Oh, I guess it depends on how you define the city. You live nearby to the city, at least. But for you, you're probably thinking big city instead of like a small city. I don't know. But you might live on the outskirts of that city. Oh, so he tricked you? That's kind of funny. I don't want widespreading. Change, nope. Change work mode. Swath dropping, there we go. It's taking a while for it to drop up, back mower. So that's the population of your city, but do you live on the outskirts of it, or do you live within city limits? I grew up in a town, well, I don't even know if you would consider a town, of 3,000 people. And everywhere around me was like 2,000, 1,000 population village. 301 people. Yeah, so you live in a very small area. Oh, Milo. It's gonna be never ending with you guys' mini spam war. Oh, so you live in the city limits? I grew up literally across the road from the city limits. And it was always fun because we could do fireworks and we could have a lot of fun. The people across the road could not. And I'm not talking the little fireworks. We could have the legit huge fireworks. And we would always have different garbage people, different cops, different everything, just from living across the street. It's kind of interesting. It made a difference if we qualified for the school bus as well. Things like that. Well, I guess you could, but I mean, everybody, like, there's houses on both sides of the street, right? So it's not like you just cross the road into your neighbor's yard. That's awesome. I love hearing things like that where you're like, it doesn't make any sense. I didn't know that it prohibited in Maryland. That's interesting. I've also been to like every state around West Virginia twice, but never to West Virginia. Like literally, how can you go to every state around West Virginia but not go to West Virginia? Kind of funny. If I do a map of where I've been, West Virginia is kind of lonely. I cannot tick that off on my states I've been to. Yeah, we were really good friends with all our neighbors. I mean, like they would come over for certain things like bonfires and stuff when we could have them, but the city said you couldn't have bonfires. Things like that. My neighbors were, I don't know how to say it, like we were close to them, like they still keep in touch. They're really old, a lot of them, so it's sad when they pass away, but it's like I was really close to them, like they're family almost, type of neighbors. Yeah. Well, I've been to so many different places. It was just funny never to be to West Virginia. Like, it's actually kind of funny to look at where I've been and not been. So let's go Washington, Oregon. Kansas. I can fill all of these in if I can. Not West Virginia. North Carolina. So that's where I've been. West Virginia is kind of left out there. And then, yeah, I have not been to the southern states. I would have to look up that map for Kansas. And of course, I'm in Canada. We haven't got to that one, but I've been to a lot of Canada as well. I'm from Michigan. Let's see. We would have taken I-70 through Kansas. We would have done St. Louis, Kansas City, over to Denver on I-70. Um, I grew up with camping trips. I would just go in the small area. But for the most part, I live in British Columbia up here, right? And to visit my parents, my husband and I would just not RV, but just take a pickup truck. He's a truck driver, so we do quite a bit of the Pacific Northwest here. We went across Canada in 2017. We went through all the way to Newfoundland, and then we hit all the states up here on our way back. We stopped in Michigan, and then we came back that way. States I've been to. I wish I do province and states at the same time. Well, that's not fun. Oh, see, here's one where I can click on both, I think. See, I've been to the Yukon. That's really weird looking. I've been to all those. Yeah, and then these ones I've only went to the Four Corners down here. I can't remember. I think I've been. No, maybe I haven't been there. Not sure. Oh, changing colors. I want to say I might have been to Oklahoma. I'm sorry, but I can't quite remember. I don't know why they changed colors. Maybe you lived there or something. You were supposed to fill it out. I can't quite remember. I don't think we went down to Arkansas and Oklahoma on any of our trips. So yeah, every time we went from Michigan, we would take like, we would go this interstate and this interstate and that interstate. We would just go back and forth on interstates. We also do geocaching. Well, when I get to visit my sister, I was hoping in Texas I would be able to hit some of these, but yeah. And I've been very, very close to Alaska. Like, we went up here to Stewart, and this is Alaska, but the border was closed when we went. But I actually wanted to go to Alaska. We were very, very close. But yeah, that's how you travel just to Michigan and back. We would do that. We've also done Seattle down to Hoover Dam, Four Corners. Then we went backtracked to Salt Lake City, Yellowstone, and came back. So we've done like a loop like that as well. We have also gone to Belize quite a few times. My husband was born there and his family lives there. We see Bigfoot all the time. Let's see if I can show you. Sasquatch Trail here. Let me see if I can show you. Maybe right here. There's actually a Bigfoot statue that we drive past all the time. And people take photos with it. But yeah, there's a whole bunch of Bigfoots around here. Yes, you saw Soyuz. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of Bigfoot statues. But yeah, we travel a lot. We do want to RV. We are saving up to RV. We are travelers at heart. We like to travel. I'm gonna finish mowing this and then I'll call it a stream. I was gonna call it a stream at 10 o'clock here. Bigfoot. You're funny, Milo. Mini Bigfoot. But yes, we're trying to get to the southern states. We had it all planned out, and then COVID made it so we couldn't cross the border for a few years, and that kind of delayed the trip I was going to take. Are you on vacation down there, or do you live there? Thought you were talking about West Virginia, Maryland, so I assumed you lived there, but you kind of moved, I guess. You're just waking up while the rest of us is getting ready to sleep. Tuesday nights I stream at this time, but the rest of the week I stream at a different time. And the weekend's a different time. It's all in the description below. And it's kind of like a every other week for me to stream right now. And now I think you're just being a prankster. See? Yeah, I thought so. It's not my first rodeo on YouTube. Sounds good. Good night. Yeah, I'm gonna bring this back to the shop and call it a night. And I'm sure Milo would love me to stream some more. Yep, not my first mini rodeo. There's a lot of rodeos over here, actually. I've never been to one. Rodeos are quite the thing to have over here, actually. A lot of them will actually be this weekend, a May long weekend. Let's see if I can read. Oh no, I'm not gonna stream that long. Oh no, you're hunting. And you fell asleep like that. That would startle me too. I didn't know you go hunting. Do you go for deer or are there other animals you like to go hunt for? The biggest one near me would obviously be Calgary. The Calgary Stampede would be the one that people would think about. But there's a lot of smaller ones around here. I don't think I need the windrower. I've never been hunting, but a lot of my relatives do it. My sister goes hunting, my uncles, my cousins. So it's definitely something I'm not immune to. I'm going to bring this down to the field so we can finish up our conversation. Then I'll call it. I think, yeah, I can bail it. I don't need to unrow it. I'm good. Hunting for mini Reese's Cups. Okay. I'm gonna show up into the river because I looked over at that comment. Oh, Milo. I honestly don't think I could go hunting. I can do fishing, but that's about it. I don't think I have it in me to go hunting. Okay. I will park this here. We can say our goodbyes and then I'm out of here. There we go. As always, thank you for everybody for joining in the conversation. I'll be back about 4:30 Pacific time tomorrow. And it looks like I have 7 people watching right now and 6 likes. That's pretty good for me right now. Yes, good night. And adios.